Hello, I'm back. It's been a bit. It's been like a few months, maybe a few more, and I'm back. Finally, I got through basic training. I'm in AIT right now. I'm actually in my second phase of AIT, and it's been really good. It's been a really good few months. I'm sorry I haven't really made anything. I've been super busy. I'm in my barracks right now for AIT. It's not anything special. You can just kind of see the background right there. It's my bed. But I thought I would do an updated video on what to take and what not to take. So I went through my video. I watched the whole thing again and I was kind of cringing, to be honest with you. But yeah, it's just what I do when I'm nervous. I just kind of ramble. So that was my first video, so let's make this one better. So I'm gonna get straight to the point. So I'm going in order of my video because I wrote down some notes and on like what to change and what to do. So this is like updated. Yeah. Okay. So the first thing I pulled out was my bag of letters and envelopes and all that, and stamps. Definitely buy stamps while you're in the other world. You can get a lot more and you'll make more trips. I mean, you won't make as many trips to the PX and you might not have some. So what you want to do is you want to put the stamps and your name already on the envelope. And then it'll save you time and people won't steal it because it already has your name on it. And yeah. And once you get your address, put your address on it right away because you will forget it. So how they do it is when you're there, your very first day, and you're moving from reception to your battery, or my case battery because I went to Fort Sill, they're gonna give you a 5-minute phone call and they're gonna have pictures of the address, and you're gonna have to go over there and tell it to your family member or text it to your family member, whatever you want to do. So that's how you get your address. You're not going to have your address the first week or so because you're going to be in reception. So yeah, just write it right away. And then you want to bring pens because people are going to ask you to borrow them and they won't give them back. They won't give it back. And you're going to want to carry it with you at all times. You're going to have a little pen pocket right here on your OCPs. So always keep a pen with you, but I wouldn't put it right there, especially in basic training because you're going to be moving around a lot. And my pen burst a couple times, so I had a stain right here. But yeah, do that. Notebooks. So I said I was going to keep a diary. I didn't. I was too tired all the time. I was so over it. I didn't want to deal with it. I was good about it like the first 3 weeks, but then I just kind of drifted off and I was like, I can't. But if you can, and if you have that motivation to keep the diary, do it, because I'm kind of regretting it, because what I do have, I'm like laughing about, and it's just really fun to look back on. Next thing I pulled out was the hair ties, the donuts, and the bobby pins and all that. Bring a lot of hair ties. They're gonna break on you. They're gonna snap. Make sure they are your hair color. Your donuts. Our drill sergeants made females use donuts, and if we didn't have a donut, we would have to cut up one of our socks and roll it in to make a donut. So I would definitely bring a donut because your drill sergeants might do the same. And if you're in the same battery as I was, then they will make you. You won't go to the PX the very first day you're there, the very first night. So you want to make sure you're bringing at least 2 days worth of shampoo, conditioner, and body wash, and flip-flops. Make sure you bring flip-flops and a towel and a washcloth. Just make sure you bring it because you will regret it. And some females didn't bring their shower shoes, the flip-flops, and they had to put Ziploc bags over their feet so they wouldn't catch ringworm or something, and it's really gross. That place really doesn't get cleaned that well, so you want to make sure you do that. And in reception, you will be pulling an ACG shift, or sorry, fire guard shift. ACG is AIT. Fire guard shift, where you wake up in the middle of the night or whenever your shift is from say, whatever time lights out is, 1900 to when you wake up, you're going to pull an hour shift with another person. So you're going to wake up in the middle of the night, you're going to sit at a desk, and you're going to write bay check at whatever time, chores done at whatever time. But that's for another video. Yeah. I went off topic there. Insoles, the Dr. Scholl's that I brought, you do want to, if you want those, you're going to want to get them before you go. They have them at the PX there, but how are you going to cut them to your size? You can't, because you don't have scissors. You can't have anything sharp. So, bring the insoles already cut. You want them already cut, because if you don't, then you're going to struggle with it, and you're going to try clipping it with nail clippers, like I saw some females trying to do. And so just cut them before you come. So, and then Ziploc bags. Sorry, I'm reading off this because that's how I remember. Bring large Ziploc bags and the smaller ones. The smaller ones are great. The big ones you're gonna want big freezer bags, like sturdy freezer bags, because the ones at the PX they sell are very thin and they don't have that Ziploc, the little tiny thing to go like this. So make sure you do that. And then, because it's gonna help you moving from reception to basic or from basic to whatever, and keeping your locker organized. So do that. Tampons, bring a lot, or pads, whatever you use. I definitely glad I brought as many as I did, because the ones they sell at the PX are expensive and you only get a little box like this big. So bring your own, bring the kind you like, because that's the kind you're gonna want. And who knows, you might not have some on the day of it decides to flow. 2 locks. You're gonna want to bring 2 locks, just as I said. Yeah, no pretty colors. They did make fun of a few females while I was there. Yeah, 2 locks, not 1, 2. Granny panties. Buy them at Walmart because you get a bigger pack, and you can buy the black ones. I would buy the black ones if I were you, because the white ones, it's so gross, but they do get stained a pale yellow from the washing machines, and if you pee your pants from the drill sergeants yelling at you, I don't know. Socks. Bring black socks. Don't bring white socks like I did. They don't use the white socks anymore. I ended up just giving away my white socks so people can make the donuts, and because they didn't have theirs, or they use them for their feetsies when they get cold at night. Sports bras. The ones I brought were the Walmart ones, and they were really nice. I'm so glad I brought them, because the ones they sell at the PX, they're not bad. They're Champion brand, I think, if I'm remembering right. But they're tight around the chest. Like, it hurts to put it on, and it was just super annoying, and it really did hurt. You just kind of had to pull them and stretch them to like try to make them not hurt as much. So, and that was the medium. So they're very tight fitting around here. So if you have a larger like chest area, like I'm a 34, then you're gonna want to get something that stretches more. So bring your own sports bras. Bring Victoria's Secret if you have them. Black. Just make sure they're black or white or very no bright colors, because when you get to reception, they're going to have you dump all your stuff out just to make sure you don't have any contraband. You want to put them in a bag full of, your underwear, because they're not going to look at your underwear. They don't care about your underwear. They're not going to want to look at that. They just make sure you have underwear. So make sure you do that. Tissues. Bring tissues. Oh my gosh. I was a winter soldier, so I went in the winter, and I still can't feel my toes. It gets cold. Oh my gosh. But tissues, I was sick 99.9% of the time I was there in Fort Sill. So tissues are going to be your lifesaver. You're going to want them because you're going to be dripping and it's really gross. Ibuprofen, make sure you bring ibuprofen. I didn't, and I totally regretted it. I got a fever/flu thing while I was there, and it was terrible. I had to go to sick call, and I really didn't want to go to sick call. But if you're going to go to bring ibuprofen. You're going to have to sneak it in, but bring it. I didn't say this, by the way. But bring it because you're going to have to go to sick call. And then that's going to take up your whole day. And that might be a training day. That might be a required day. And you're not going to feel good. So bring ibuprofen. Just bring it in whatever discreet way you can. Wet ones and feminine wipes. You're going to want feminine wipes. And wet ones. You're going to want those too. Bring... So you know there's big... not diapers, baby wipes you can get. Bring a pack of those or have those ready to get shipped to you, because when it comes to weapon cleaning time, you're going to want those because those will help you clean your weapon. And you're going to want a lot of Q-tips. They sell them at the PX, so don't worry about bringing those straight away. Hand sanitizer, the one I brought had alcohol in it. I thought I got no alcohol, but I guess I didn't. So I had to throw that out, and they made you throw it out anyway. Toothbrush, have at least 2, because I dropped mine while we were in a rush to get out, while we were getting yelled at. And I didn't have a toothbrush for 4 days before I had to go up, before somebody got a shipment in and they had an extra toothbrush in there they gave to me. So make sure you bring an extra toothbrush because accidents do happen and you do drop them. Gold Bond, the extra healing lotion that I got, that saved my hands. Your hands will get so dry and it will hurt. It really will hurt. So make sure you bring those, especially if you're going in the winter like I did. I'm not sure about the summer, but still bring it. Chapstick, bring at least 3 because you will lose them, and I know I did, and you're going to want them, and it's going to suck when you don't have them, and you're out in the heat or in the cold, and your lips are so chapped and hurting. For the ASU bra, it can be tan, white, or black. I don't recommend black because it does peek through. Your ASU top, white top, is see-through, so you don't want to bring a black one. At least I wouldn't, because... I mean, you're going to be wearing your jacket, but I wouldn't still. And you can have a little push-up, especially if you're very, very flat-chested. You want to bring a push-up bra, because one of the females we had, our drill sergeant, was like, you need some push-up. And so they took me to the PX, and they went bra shopping. And the bras there aren't as nice as a Victoria's Secret or whatever you prefer. Buy a bra that's very comfortable for you, because this bra is going to determine on how your ASUs fit and how they fit you the next time. So you want to wear the same exact bra, because otherwise all your measurements will be off again. And if you're a person like me that whenever you gain weight or lose weight, you lose chest, then that's just how it is, ladies. Our ASUs suck. We can't keep the same measurements like the guys can. But yeah. That sums up the bra. The shoes that I got, they were the same exact ones that they issued out at the PX. So I got to keep mine. I didn't have to spend mine, and they let me keep them. So I'll tell you a story about that later in a video. A watch. I loved my watch. The ones at the PX were like $60 and $80. I don't know, something around there. It's a lot more expensive than mine. Mine was $35, I believe, on Amazon. And it was like 10 times better than the ones they had there. The ones they had there were just these cheap little boring ones that didn't look as durable, they didn't have like the vibrating alarm like mine did, and that's what helped me out. You want to make sure you set it to the time that your basic is, like the time zone, before you go, or else you'll be doing it there, and it'll be annoying when you don't know how to do it. I was setting people's watches because they didn't know how to do theirs. But yeah, that's basically it. Just a quick little update. Thank you for your patience, and yeah, I'll give you an updated video on my AIT, my experiences, whatever you want to see. Just let me know below, and I'll get back. I'll get to it as soon as I can. So yeah, thank you. Bye.